I have been soliciting on my radio show and on social media, I've been soliciting stories from people about what inflation is doing to them, what gas prices are doing to them. And the stories are just beyond devastating. Beyond devastating. You can imagine. I'm not going to this medical treatment. I had to quit my job. We had to have mom move back home. I mean, the story after story after story, they're devastating. And I see so much right now, so much of this on the right. I see so much of it's Biden's fault. Biden sucks. I hate Joe Biden. Biden did this. Well, that's not really true. Now, yes, Joe Biden made everything worse, especially gas prices. Stopped the Keystone Pipeline, stopped the oil and gas leases. There's no question he made everything worse. And he's passing multi-trillion dollar spending packages. Joe Biden made everything worse, yes. But if you're right now getting crucified at the pump, if you're getting crucified when you try to buy chicken, if you're having to make life-altering decisions because everything in your life is more expensive all of a sudden, and you're looking for who to blame and why did this happen, well, allow me to introduce you to the one who was teaching my son how to drive.
We're asking that same sense of community to come together and stand up against this virus. And if everybody in America does what we ask for over the next 15 days, we will see a dramatic difference, and we won't have to worry about the ventilators, and we won't have to worry about the ICU beds, because we won't have our elderly and our people at the greatest risk having to be hospitalized.
There you go. That's when inflation began. And no, I'm not going to let this go. I'm not going to move on. I'm not going to just assume the words of the day. It's Joe's fault. It's all Biden's fault. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let anybody get away with that. Not on the left and not on the right. No. We took a $20 trillion economy and just beep, stopped it for a virus. Go home? Everybody go home for 15 days? What? That alone started people going out of business. Then, of course, it turned into 30, turned into multiple months. No, you're not getting away with this. You're not going to get away with blaming Joe Biden for all of it. Sorry, not working. Not here. Not here on this show. The idea that you have to stop your economy in response to a virus is the dumbest, most insane, most inhumane, damaging idea in the history of mankind. In the history of mankind. The total damage that's going to be done to not just America, the entire world, especially the West, because of that stupid, insane concept, it's incalculable. It will be more than we can ever do. You're mad about inflation right now? Well, you don't stop a $20 trillion economy and then start printing trillions of dollars and then just start chucking money at the economy. That's not how it works, okay? That you guarantee yourself inhuman amounts of financial pain. So allow me to say this again while I get fired up here before I move on to everything else. Allow me to say this one more time for the cheap seats. You don't stop your economy ever, not for any reason. I don't care if 10 nuclear bombs dropped on America's 10 biggest cities tomorrow. You still don't ever look at your economy and say, beep, we'll just pause it, guys. It's a pause. We can unpause it again like Netflix. Freaking insanity. And if it sounds like I'm mad, it's because I've spent the last 48 hours reading email after email after email of the devastation that has been caused by this. And I'm extra mad because I'm an idiot and I knew this was coming. And I warned everybody this was coming on day one. I warned about the coming inflation, the mental health crisis, the drug and alcohol abuse. I warned about all of it. And not only did I warn, I had a guy, still good friends with him, I'm not going to name him. I had a guy in Trump's White House. I had a couple good friends actually in Trump's White House. And as a result of having a guy very close to Trump, I'm not close to Trump, I don't know him at all, he doesn't know me. But I had a guy in the White House, and the things I was saying on day one, they were being placed in front of the President of the United States. I have a picture, can't share it, picture of what I was saying sitting on the Oval Office desk. I was warning what was coming. I was telling everyone, and it went to the highest levels. And instead, it was Dr. Fauci. Let's listen to Dr. Fauci. Oh, public health, the greater good. What do you want me to say? I mean, yeah, I'm going to move on here and we're going to trash Joe Biden because Joe Biden sucks. But what do you want me to say? This didn't begin with Joe Biden. You're getting crushed right now? Go watch that video of Dr. Birx I just played over and over and over and over again. That's why you're getting crushed right now. Because we have a bunch of idiots in charge of this country and spineless losers in both parties who don't have the guts to step up and logically, in a sober way, assess a situation, do an honest risk assessment, and figure out what we should and shouldn't do. We have the dumbest, weakest people in the country leading the country, and that's exactly why we are where we are. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me, like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.